Hey Benny, it's John Herbin. So I asked you about a fifth, a fourth, and a third. I also asked you about a C scale. So those would be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And the musical alphabet is, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So the C scale would start, C major, starts on the note C, and then you just carry it on through the alphabet, and it doesn't have any sharps or any flats. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So the 7 notes, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. The 8th note becomes a C again. It just starts again. So a fifth is when you play the first note, the C, and then the number 5 note. So C, D, E, F, G. You play a C, and then you play a G. C to G. Bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, bum. C, C, G. And it's a very common in country music, and many forms of music use what's called a fifth. Again, the first root note is a C. Then you've got your C, D, E, F, G. The number 5 note is G. So there you have it. So a fifth is when you play the C note and you play the G note. You can play them at the same time, or you could just rotate in between notes and play it like that. Like Johnny Cash used to use a lot of that kind of stuff. Like din 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 din. Like a lot of country music uses it. And they also use a fourth. Again, C, D, E, F. So a C and an F. The number 1 chord note is your C, your root note, and then C, D, E, F. The 4th note in that scale is an F. So C to F is a fourth. So now you know 2 of them, and I'm going to have you figure out what a third is. Okay? So take it from there for now. And that fingering position I showed you, which was 2-4, 1-2-4, 1-3-4. So on the E string, or on the second string, on the A string, you're gonna start your 2 on the C, your 2 finger. So then your 4 finger, your pinky, is gonna be the D on the A string. Then you're gonna jump up to your D string, and then you're gonna go E, F, and G. And then on your G string, the 4th string up, you're gonna do A, first finger, B, 3rd finger, and then back again to C, which will be your 4th finger. So that's your scale: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. To recap, your first note is your root note, the C note. The number 5 note, in other words, do, re, mi, fa, so. So do and so, that's a fifth. So do, re, mi, fa, that's the first root note, and your 4th note, that's a fourth. And then I'm going to have you figure out what a third is, and go from a root note C and find out what note is the 3rd note in that scale. And again, you tell me what a third is. And those are called intervals, and they're also called chords when you strike them at the same time, both of the notes, whether it's a 4th chord or a 5th chord. And so yes, there are 2 note chords. So anyways, all the best. That's your first lesson for now, and you can apply it on the guitar that you've got right now. Okay, all the best. Bye. John Herbin signing off. I'm at 520-686-0692. And my email address, if you want to email me a question, and I could also send you a movie of what I'm discussing here with you. So anyways, if you send me an email, johnnyherbon@gmail.com. That's JOHNNY H is in happy, U umbrella, R Richard, B Baker, O October, N November. JohnnyHerbon@gmail.com. And we can correspond a little bit like this. We can also do, with your parents' permission, we could either do a Google Meet at a set time and everyone can attend, and somebody else, if your friends there and they want to learn music too, I'm open. So anyways, all the best. Talk to you later. Bye.